Video I told you I'd shoot for you. So I typed in Plumbers Toronto, and when I do that, you'll notice that there is a company that's running sponsored ad up here, right? Google Ads, Mr. Rooter, right? And so these guys are paying for Google Ads, and you'll notice there's another company here, this Drymax waterproofing, right? They're also paying for ad to show up in this top spot in the map pack here. But after that, there's these three businesses, right? Again, Mr. Rooter, Strong Plumbing, and Royal Plumbing. And these guys are showing up here in the map pack. And this is some prime real estate because usually 6 out of 10 people that are looking for any service are going to stop here in the map pack, right? So that means that they're going to call or they're going to fill out a contact form on your website for your services. And so if you're not showing up in this map pack here, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity for new business, right? And this is month in and month out. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what it takes in order for you to start showing up in the map pack. So one is to have a Google business profile, right? And you want to fully optimize that. And what I mean is you want to fill it out as completely as possible, right? You want to list your name, address, and phone number. You want to list your website. There's also a spot where you can add a business description with up to 750 characters. You want to maximize that space and use some of the keywords that you're trying to rank for. In this case, Plumbers Toronto. You also want reviews. Reviews are kind of your social proof, right? It shows that you provide a good service, right? And in your space also having before and after photos, right? That's a huge thing. People want to see it. And also having citations. So a citation is anywhere that your name, address, and phone number show up on the web, right? And so you can find those in things like directory listings. So for example, think of like Yelp or Dex Yellow Pages, or even that Facebook business profile will give you a citation, right? And there's literally thousands of places where you can do that. And the more places that your business is showing up, the better. The more you look like the authority in your space. Because when it comes to Google, that's really what they want to see, right? Relevance, and they want to see a business that is the authority figure for whatever service it is in that particular space, right, and location. And so, next thing I'm going to talk about is organic listings, right? And these are businesses that have ranked their web page. And so you notice I said web page and not website because every page on a website can be ranked. Generally with businesses, it's their home page, but if you service more than one location or offer more than one service, you can rank all of those, right? And so the thing really with Google, it's an open book test, and it'll show you what needs to be done in order to start ranking in that particular for that particular keyword, right? And so we, in our space, I say success leaves clues, and we can go and take a look at the top guys and see what they're doing, and it'll show us what needs to be done. In this case, it's this Mr. Rooter, right? And so let's take a peek at their website. So obviously, right at the bat, I can see that this slug here, which is their domain name, and then this is an extension, right? So this is a service page or location page, right? So this is not their main domain, right? It's extra. And so that tells me that they serve more than one location. But right off the bat, I can see they have call to action right at the top here, right? Their phone number, click here to learn more, request a job estimate, right? You can fill out a contact form. And they also mention the keywords that they want to rank for, right? Plumber, Toronto, again, contact form, call to action, right? Toronto plumbing and drain cleaning. And they have a lot of content, right? Each of these little icons here, spot for content. And again, just on this page here, tons of content, more calls to action. And so half of ranking any web page is having authentic content on your site, right? And you look, and these guys have a decent amount of content. Again, more calls to action, more pages going to other locations, right? Other services that they offer. And so these guys have done a really good job in building out their site, right? So the next thing, aside from content, is backlinks, and backlinks are essentially votes to your site, but not all votes are created equal. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have, the more votes to your site. So, for example, if you were linking to, say, another plumbing company that's in, you know, Vancouver or Dallas, Texas, or Miami, Florida, you're going to get more votes to your site than if you were linking to, say, a pizza company, because you're not in the business of selling pizzas. And so one of the things I wanted you to take a look at real quick, and then I will wrap this up, is these are some of the keywords here, right? And so just for example, this keyword, Plumber Toronto, gets 3,100 hits of search per month. That's every month, right? And so these guys, they're in position 2, which we saw. And for that, they get 423 hits of traffic every month to their site. So what you can start doing is look here, and you can start adding all these up with what they're getting down to traffic. That's what they're actually getting. And let's say they're averaging 1,000 hits a month of traffic, right? And you can close 20 or 30% of that, even better, depending on how your salesmanship is. What does that start to do for your bottom line of your business, right? How does that affect you, and what does that look like as far as your goals and numbers for your business go, right? When you're able to start predicting that month in and month out. So let's take a look here at your website. Yes, you have a call to action here. Not much content. And then I notice you also have a lot of spots that have duplicate content. So you have the same content on multiple pages. And something like that can actually get you red flagged in Google's eyes, and it can actually hurt your ability to even show up when people are looking for any particular service. And so one of the things I would suggest is getting rid of that duplicate content and elaborating on these different services that you offer. So see, like here, right, drain snaking, plumbing repair, emergency plumbing, each of those is a spot where you can go deeper into detail about the services that you offer, right? And again, photos. Like, there's no photos here, right? So for me, if I were a potential customer, I probably wouldn't give you a call, because it looks like you haven't put much effort into this website. So if you don't put much effort into your website, how are you going to handle taking care of the issues in my home, right? And that's just what a potential customer might think of. So the key takeaways here, right, are for your Google listing, right, citations, your name, address, and phone number all over the web. And then as far as your website, more content, right? Build it out just like how Mr. Rooter site, right? Tons of content, more pages, more authority. And then last but not least, backlinks, right? Votes to your site. So again, citations, content, and backlinks. I would love to help you do this and kind of clean this up, because like I said, just from taking a look at the keywords, there's tons of opportunity in your space that's right there for the taking, because if these guys can do it, so can you, right? And so if you want to know more about how we can start having you compete with Mr. Rooter, get in touch with me and let me know, and we can kind of talk about next steps and go from there. All right, thanks.